Hello everybody, it is I, Duplication, and welcome to another Amnesia custom story, this one by the name of Followed by Death. Now I have played chapter 1 and 2 when it came out, but they recently, as of January 1st, 2023, released the full trilogy, so I figured it'd be worth checking out. You escape the unimaginable horror and find yourself in the old Harmon's castle. You must find Francis Harmon, the castle owner, to find out what's after you. This one's a very interesting.
Fire fades, and we are turning. Soon, there will be no one left, tending to the flames.
Very ominous, my friend. After the war between the different noble families of the Bermswood provinces had been resolved in the year 1887, pestilence and famine started to slowly plague the land. The rumours concerning the recent kidnappings of the good folk around town had turned out to be true. That should have been the last warning sign for me, to get me and my wife out of there, did that say? Prologue. I didn't have time to see that. But I can already tell this is going to start kicking off, but this is going to be an interesting custom story on the channel because it was one of the first very highly rated custom stories, I believe. And I'm sure it's had a ton of updates since I last played it, so it's going to be very interesting to see what they've done. I mean, this custom story had a long time to cook in the oven. Wow, okay, that maybe sounds like something I need to check out immediately. I do want to check these drawers for safety, though. I also feel bad because I missed what, there was some text before this. Well, you were there, you saw. But the text, I missed it, like the last part of it. I think it said that it should have been the first warning sign to get him and his family out of there, or something like that. Too bad you didn't heed the warning, my friend. Oh, I mean, if a large amount of people go missing in your area, like a substantial amount, like maybe 80% of the populace, maybe you should leave. Oh. Oh, she is dead. Oh, I'm dead if I don't get out of here. Hello, it's good to see you again. Get a chair, get a chair. Run! Oh, don't get a chair, don't get a chair. My wife was dead and that monster was after me. I had to escape and try to find help. Yeah, shame there's no easier way. Bro, I'm trying to look at our house. I don't want to stick around too long. I know how those things treat doors. Not very well. They crumple them like used paper. I don't even know where to go. Where would help even be? I feel like we should be well acquainted with the stations of assistance, the emergency stations. Whatever they would be back in this time era. I guess the Night Squadron? I mean, they're probably not going to be able to do much against that thing anyways. This is very different from the original. Originally, they had you, like, walking in a way similar to the Amnesia the Dark Descent's intro, where Daniel's stumbling drunkenly through the corridors of... Ooh, I don't have time for a discussion. Oh my gosh, it's right there. It is right there. The combined forces of Harmon and Bellingham families managed to crush the rebellion and brought order to the Brownsville provinces. However, their friendship lasted only for a short while after that. Interesting. History lessons in the middle of loading screens. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm pausing again to say what I want to say. It's kind of quite similar to Daniel. You kind of got Daniel history lessons in the middle of each loading screen in The Dark Descent. But, what was I going to say? It's very different from the original. In the original, they had you going through this, like, Amnesia Dark Descent intro-esque sequence where you were controlling the character, but the game was funneling you into a certain direction. In this case, we had free control. It also had a really cool and epic guitar, a rock music intro after you got close to the castle. Chapter 1, the Old Harmon Castle. Plus, we didn't have this sick writing with Chapter 1 and stuff. Like, that's a really cool detail. I found shelter from the nearby castle, strangely enough, or strangely enough. The castle gates have been left unguarded. I need to find somebody to help me alert the town's watch. If you haven't noticed, the people that made this custom story are not natively English, but the front gates were open, but for some reason that monster didn't follow me inside. You're right, that is confusing. I wish I knew your name so I could address you by name. I'm actually much preferring the way that this game's starting out. I mean, I like the old intro and the old custom story version, but this one's really good. I don't know where the custom story creators originate from, but it's... I don't know exactly. I want to say Scandinavian, but my oh, how would you say this? My knowledge on the other countries is pretty crap. I think my best guesses right now are they're either Swedish or they're from Finland, but I don't know. It's one of those two things for me. Don't ask me why I think that. I don't know. It's just a hunch. Okay, someone was playing knife game but with a hammer and it didn't end quite so well. Okay. Ew, why did I touch that? Why would I touch that? Oh, someone didn't do a good job of mopping up. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish what they couldn't do. Sweep, sweep, sweeping. Oh wait, no, I'm not sweep, sweep, sweeping. Mop, mop, mopping. Interesting, the rotisserie technique. I haven't seen this technique used since the ancient days of mopping. Clearly I am a master, a sensei of cleanliness, to know such ancient techniques. As fun as rotisserie mopping is, though, it's time we get out of here. I mean, that right over there is not a good sign. Hey, hang on a second. Why is there a hammer stuck under here? What? Okay. Whoever played that game of hammer game really outdid themselves. Alright. Definitely not going there first. Okay, definitely not going there either. I don't like those statues. They haven't treated me well in these games. Ooh, a pile of pretty cool clothing, actually. I remember in the old Followed by Death, there wasn't that much in the way of collectibles, like items. They were very scarce with the items you could collect. Wow, that was a heavy bonk. Your sanity is dangerously low. You're right, it is. That's shocking. Very cool the way they did that. I really appreciate that. I haven't seen many custom stories, or at least that I can remember, just straight up transform the image right in front of your very eyes. Which, by the way, in the original Amnesia Dark Descent, this is a genius scare, one of the best scares. I really love the way they did it. But they're using it quite well in this custom story. A couple of tinderbox. Kindle lights to recover a portion of your sanity. Oh, they gave you a better reason to use tinderboxes in this game. This is very different from the original, which I'm very happy about. Because I would prefer to make a video about something I'm not that knowledgeable on, rather than something I'm very knowledgeable on. I mean, I think I do better videos with things that I'm knowledgeable on, but I need more experience doing blind playthroughs to really level up my commentary. Very nice looking statue there. Mannequin. Got nothing in the piano. There's nothing, and there is never anything in the piano. There might be like something in the piano once every blue moon, but there is not enough frequent piano item collectibles. We need to add that as a thing. I mean, not many people make custom stories these days, but if they did, they should do that. Studium, Alchemist Study. I don't think that's what that means, but, you know, maybe I'm wrong. tinderbox. I suppose I should be using these to rekindle my sanity. I love that that's a thing. That's genius. Bet you really wish you had that nifty ability, eh, Daniel? Wish I knew who I was playing as. Didn't really give me a name that I could see. A remark on the unusual incident. Apparently one of the storage workers went on psychosis and attacked the other students. Students. I'm in the wrong area. Servants. He is currently being restrained and questioned, but we haven't got any clear explanation to the recent outburst. He appears to be hallucinating. Keeps mumbling something about the remorse beyond control. Others have reported seeing some strange shadows on the walls. Distrust and fear is growing among the servants. We need to find out what the hell is happening in this castle before people start to think we're being haunted by ghosts. William Dalton. Yeah? These papers describe some highly corrosive acid mixture. It could burn through whatever. I don't know. I didn't have enough. Well, I did have enough time to read that, but I spent too long reading it. It spoke of acid. That's a summary. That's that text in a nutshell. I just realized this guy's wife died. That's crazy. He hasn't had time to really mourn about it yet. He's just kind of been thrown into the deep end. I'm guessing this door is stuck. I didn't even try it. Yeah, it is stuck. I didn't even try it. Ooh, there's a padlock on the door. Cellar of the castle. It's locked. I was hoping that the main character would say something about the condition of the padlock, like they always do. Wooden stuff barricading the door? You are no more. Boards. They're wooden boards. Local history. Historia Loci. That's probably what that means. Sanity return to me. Maybe I shouldn't waste that. Maybe I should use that much more sparingly. Grave headstones? Weird, okay. Looks like a dead bird, nothing I need to worry about, but I'm still gonna break it open anyways. Whoa, Buck, you really got some air on that one. Nice tapestry. More shields. That's all this guy wants on his walls, is just shields.
Ever since I inherited my position as the new lord of this castle, I keep seeing the same dream over and over. In the dream, I'm surrounded by brightly lit greenish blue lights. The air is freezing cold around me. I can hear Ophelia calling me by name, even after I wake up. I know she's dead, but these voices sound and feel so real to me. Find the source of the dark presence and you'll get what you want the most, is what she keeps telling me. This cannot be just a mere coincidence. I've ordered William to dig up the old books and tomes of my father's old research. Perhaps the old legends about Exidio Maleficium, the ritual of resurrection, could be true after all.
Very, very interesting. It seems this talk about resurrecting the dead sounds a bit too convenient for me right now. Yeah, well, you know, this, gosh, what was I saying? You cut me off, bucko. It'll come to me later. I'll see what the memento is. Francis Harmon was likely keen on resurrecting someone named Ophelia from the dead. An uncertain threat is menacing this castle. Illuminate dark areas to recover your sanity. Very cool. Yeah, you know, Francis Harmon sounds a lot younger than I expected him to sound, considering how old he looks in the painting. I'll actually read through the diary again, just to see if it'll... ever since I heard... Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. This game doesn't take place that much further than The Dark Descent. It's just a little bit after, maybe about 40 years, I think. Which is a long time, but it's not as long as I expected it to be. Very interesting. Very close to Machine for Pigs too. Not that this game takes place within the same universe, but you know, timeline-wise, pretty cool. Oh, I just did a full circle back to this area. Then what was in here again? Looks like I didn't investigate this area. Huh? Alright, that's frickin' freaky. I ought to investigate that. Oh, I hate that music. It's legitimately freaking me out a bit. I'll investigate it in a bit. I have some things to look at. Who was playing that freakish, horrifying music? Show yourself. Looks like I'm looping back around again. This place is nothing but a bunch of looping hallways. Oh my gosh. Where could that music have been playing from? A phonograph? I think phonographs were invented by this time. And this just loops back around to there. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any areas, especially since all of this is so new to me. I really want to see absolutely everything I can. I know there's one place we haven't checked, so I'm going to go back there and have a look at it. What was in here again? It was... Oh yeah, of course. It was that area. And up here... It won't budge. I'm guessing the other one wouldn't budge either, but I will check it one more time just in case. And then we'll head back to that area. But that music was quite a good scare. I didn't even think that... that was just so unexpected. I didn't think... Yeah, it won't budge. I didn't think they would try something like that. Like having ominous music playing in the other room. It's very creative for an Amnesia custom story scare. Naturally, it's a common trope in other horror things, though, like in horror indie games and whatnot, but I don't usually see something like that in Amnesia games. Which is surprising because of the emphasis that Amnesia the Dark Descent has on sound design. And it, like, music and whatnot to creep you out. I mean, we're hearing it right now with all this moaning and groaning going on in the background. And that won't budge, right? I think we're all pretty much up to date in this area then. We can just move on. The upper lounge. There was certainly more to the dark history of the castle's underground tunnels than Francis had originally thought. He'd become obsessed with finding answers from the old tomes. 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 Tomes? Tomes. Tomes. I think tomes is the right way of saying it. Speaking of music, can I turn this up? Because we've got some music in the background, which is very interesting. It's as loud as it's gonna get. Huh. It's really good music, but I didn't expect much music at all. Well, outside of standard music anyways. Got a little lighting there too. This looks lopsided, maybe... Never mind, I can't take it off the wall. Let me out. Or actually keep me in, because that monster's out there. I forgot about that. Meeting room. Or... Delinate imaginis tabulatis, which I don't think means meeting room, but you know, who knows? Who knows? Oh, it didn't break? Well, it'll break with this one. Or at least I thought it would. Oh. Well, at least it's broken now. I thought that was a rat or something, but it was just a pattern on the carpet. So far, no sign of any monsters or anything, besides some certain sound cues, which is really good. You don't want to expose your audience, or like your players, to the horror too quickly. The map of the local provenance, it's even larger than I originally thought. I really wish I had a name for this guy. I guess I'll just do what I did in Black Eagle Taverns and just give him a name of my own accord when I think of one. Restricted cellar access. It appears our young lord is currently being occupied studying the history and the old maps of this castle. Ever since the death of his family, he's always been studying with a drink in his hand's reach in the wine cellar. We're keeping the cellar locked most of the time to prevent more disruptions from the servants. In case you have something new to report about the castle operations, use the cellar spare key that we keep here in the upper lounge. William Dalton. Will do, William. The key to the cellar can be found in the upper lounge. I do tend to forget that we're currently being hunted by monsters, so the faster we move the better. I'm doubting that this is the upper lounge. Castle quarters. After the stagecoach accident, the entire Harmon family heritage was passed down to Francis. However, the loss of one's family can come at a great burden. Stagecoach accident. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Sounds like an important moment. It won't budge. Hey, what? I've been here before. Oh, I just backtracked. Ah, no. I don't want to be here again. Get me out of here. The upper lounge. That's where I just... there was certainly... Oh, yeah, I already read that. Can't believe I got so turned around. Actually, I can believe I got so turned around. There was nothing in here, but I don't know, I can't help myself but check all the time. I checked in there. That was locked. Or, well, rather it won't budge. This I hadn't been to. You know, I often do that. I often get, like... I'll often leave a room, forget where I am, and then just go the way I came from, and I don't know why I do that, but I do it all the time. Like, I left and my first instinct was to go to the right, and I just opened the first door I saw. But at least now I know where I am. I already broke that. And that was locked. Just gotta retrace my steps so I don't do something goofy like leave the area again. Big fan of this music in the background. It's very simple, but I appreciate it for background ambience. An excerpt from the recent histories of the Brownsville provinces. The secret tunnel that lies beneath the old Harmon Castle and Casproud was used as a smuggling route to deliver supplies between the two nearby castles during the rebellions in the year 1860. Its strategical significance during that time turned out to be of immense value. When the enemy was lured into the passageway, the united forces of the Harmon and Bellingham houses managed to seal off both entrances of the passageway, trapping the remaining rebel forces and evidently starving them to death. When the passageway was reopened, the bodies of the deceased rebel soldiers were found in a horrendous state. The soldiers described it as if an unnatural beast had turned their skin inside out and ripped them apart. After this discovery, the holy priests had declared the site cursed, and it was decided that the old way should be kept sealed for an eternity. Right, that's fascinating. So the idea was to starve them to death. Or they succeeded in starving them to death. That it does appear to be what their initial cause of death was. However, they were also ripped apart. I'm guessing what eventually ended up killing them was starvation, but the beast, or whatever it was that attacked them, hurt them in a way that they'd be in a lot of pain, but not die. So, in the end, what ended up killing them was starvation, but yeesh, they had a bad time of it before they died of starvation. Then again, wouldn't they die of dehydration first? Old maps, Libri Viteres. My furniture's gonna start floating if I keep mispronouncing these Latin names. Ooh, the cellar key. I need that. More tinderbox, I need that. Dungeons of Castle Prode. Is that what I'm in right now? Castle Prode? The tunnels of the old way. Surely hope we don't have to go on the old way anytime soon, eh? Nudge nudge, hint hint. We're probably gonna have to go to the old way. Did I open these? I'm positive I opened those. I'm just gonna assume I opened those. I guess we'll have to go to the cellar now. Oh yeah, I already read that. But I don't know why our MC is trying to go to the cellar. I guess he's looking for help. He doesn't want to go outside. I know that song. It's playing at a bad time. Dun 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 dun. I really hope that's not copyrighted. Dun dun. Audio jungle. Dun 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 dun. Audio jungle. Audio jungle. Audio jungle. Audio jungle. Alright, it seems the music's gone, so I can stop saying that. I'm out of here, buddy. Holy moly. I sincerely hope that music was not copyright. I'm gonna look that up. It's like a very old song, so it should be okay. It's probably not copyrighted. I doubt whoever wrote that song... I don't know, it could have been frickin' Mozart, it could have been Beethoven, it could have been any of the old music... I doubt they're coming from the cave to sue me. Well, not sue me, but you know, copyright strike me. I doubt he's left the premises, has he? Right, well, you have fun if you're Mozart or you're Beethoven or whoever made that song. I'm not knowledgeable to know that, but it sounds like an old-timey song. I know it's a classic, I've heard it everywhere. Wait. Yeah, I know where I've heard it now. Oh, wait, hold on. The curse gripped the 4 guilty perpetrators harder each day. When all hope was lost, they decided to keep pursuing more and more desperate measures. Interesting. But yeah, I know where I've heard that song now. I mean, I've heard it in... It seems that safe haven cannot be found anywhere. Now I have little choice but to press on. It seems that safe haven can't be found anywhere. Yeah, I get it now. Alright, things seem to have quieted down a bit, so I'm just going to quickly say... I've heard it in... Fantasia, or something like that. I forget what the name of that one Disney movie is. But you know, the one with Wizard Mickey Mouse. And it's got the very scary ending scene. It's called something. I forget what it's called. Mountain? Ah, who cares? Point is, that's where I recognize it from most of all. Very much doubt that that was a monster spawning. Death is not final, however, each time you succumb, the forces of the unknown will take notice. Oh. Is dying, like, an especially bad thing in this custom story? Do I need to be worried about that more than other custom stories? Like, what's the dealio here? Yikes. It's blocked from the other side. Can't see it right now, but on my face, I'm like... My mouth is kind of agape, and I've got like one eyebrow raised. I'm very freaked out right now. The atmosphere is kind of getting to me, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, there's a bunch of flies over there. I'm entering YouTube commentator mode, I'm so scared. Finding out everything that everyone else has already noticed, probably before even I noticed them. Looks like we got a sack of potatoes here. Oh, crazy guys. Boom. Oh, I just destroyed a vase. Did you guys see that? A vase. Behind me, in front of me, probably in front of me. Where? Where is he? Where is they? Where they be? They ain't here, that's for sure. Okay, you don't have to slam the door in my face like that. Alright. I like that they're keeping the monster appearances scarce, but still frequent enough to keep me on my toes. I don't know if that was an illusion, though, or a genuine monster encounter. Looks like we're using... Oh, no, not the goop! I hate the goop. And the goop hates me, as evident by how much it likes to hit me when I'm just trying to walk somewhere. There's a pig here. I don't know why I felt the need to mention that, but there's a pig there, and I don't like that there was a pig just there. I mean, there's lots of pigs here. There's pigs attached to the ceilings. Oh, trying to get my sanity back up. Oh, my sweet mother of monkeys. See, that's what I'm talking about, is that... Oh my gosh, do I have laudanum I'm using it. I don't care. I'm not gonna sit here and take this. Say, have I missed a lantern anywhere? Have you guys seen a lantern anywhere? I feel like I should have that by now. I'll turn up the brightness for you guys at home so you aren't, you know, stumbling in the dark in the same way that I am. Okay. Well, I'm not having any of that. Let's get out of here. That seems safe enough. Ow, my entire leg structure. I'd really love some lantern right now. I guess I'll unblock this area. I mean, why not, right? I could be a little quieter about it, considering there's, beasts from hell on the prowl, but, you know, eh. Let me out. I think I can actually climb up there. I can. Oh, it's too bad it's not going to let me out, though. It appears to be daylight outside, though, which I very much appreciate. It makes sense. I was... Ooh, lantern. That's exactly what I need. And somebody's hand. Ooh. I mean, I don't need that, but it's, you know, it's there. Oh my gosh. Whoever used the lantern before me wasn't very conservative, were they? Gotta be considerate, you know? When you die, your lantern's gonna be left there, and some other poor sap's gonna come across it. And you want to make sure that they have plenty of oil for their survival. But no, you just eat it all up by leaving it out all the time. Which is also what I do. But I'm doing it for the audience at home. Who are you doing it for? Exactly. Look at you sitting there, questioning your life now. I mean, where's the rest of you, huh? Because I sure as heck don't want to see it. It's going to be mutilated and gross and terrible to look at. You're wondering why I keep looking in those crevices, by the way? I'm looking for oil. Sometimes custom story creators like to hide oil in the most bizarrest of places. Please, 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 I got cramp in my foot. Ow. Oh, it's kind of sus. Oh my god. I couldn't open up the door for the... Oh, hey, oil. A chest kinda... Ooh, wow. I couldn't open the door. I mean, I'm sure you guys noticed how I could not in fact open the door, but I was really struggling to open the door there. It was really hard. Ugh. Oh, hey, a mop. Wait, that's not a mop. I've been stupid this entire time. That's a sweeping brush. I was right the first time I said sweep, sweep, sweeping. Oh, God. Alright. Oh my sweet. Why is he still here? Go away. He's just lingering outside. He's just walking there, menacingly. Woo, 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 woo. Why? Why is he doing that? Go away. How long do I have to wait? Do I have to bring out my watch? Do I even have a watch? When were watches invented? I should probably know that. It's an obscure fact, but it's like one of those obscure facts that would be really cool to know. He's really freaking... Oh my gosh. I'm not playing this game with you, bro. Picked up some sweet oil. I'll need that, that's certain. Where did he even come from? Okay. I'm gonna take my chances. Maybe not now. It sounds like he's kind of close. Did I just make a noise while I was doing that? Because if I did, I know who's coming into this room. Should I make a break for it, guys? Do you think I should just run? I don't know. I don't want to. I think I know where I need to go, though. Do I have anything? I have a hammer. Why don't I beat his head in rather than, rather than just doing all of this charades nonsense? I'm taking my chances. Oh, he's leaving. Not fast enough for my liking! What's over here? Absolutely nothing. Stinking nothing. Oh, I gotta go back. I gotta see what's in here. I'm sorry, guys. Got nothing, 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 nothing. Tinderbox. Nothing, 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 nothing. Okay, he's still down there. Thank goodness. Oh, alright, let's get a move on. Let's get a move on. Okay, okay. Close the door behind us, like any smart wanting to survive person would. This music sounds too triumphant for a guy that's not escaped death yet. Yes, okay, generosity, generosity, I appreciate it. Big time preach.
Find the source of the dark presence and you'll get what you want the most. The nightmares, the shadows on the walls. I'm finally starting to piece it all together. I know where I must go. Hidden behind the archives of local history lies an entrance to an abandoned old tunnel. There, I must face the evil presence that has manifested itself during the civil wars. This so-called Old Way is believed to hold an immense amount of power. This power can help me uncover the resurrection ritual of the Exidio Maleficium.
Francis Harmon. Very interesting. Oh. If this ritual of resurrection turns out to be more than just a fairy tale, could there still be a way to save my life? My wife? I really like this. Okay, so in the original, Francis Harmon was likely... Oh, right. An old passageway lies hidden in the local history. I really like the way they're doing this, because in the old Followed by Death, they had, like, some kind of grey curse, which led to the potential of immortality. And Francis Harmon was trying to find a way to become immortal. Without suffering the side effects. And that's what these monsters were meant to be, is like people who, you know, got the grey curse and became immortal but had all these other horrible side effects which turned them into monsters. In this one though, he's trying to resurrect some person called Ophelia, and you know, that's that. I'll finish what I'm saying later. Bye, Buster. It was nice knowing you. No, it wasn't. It was terrible knowing you. I hated every second of knowing you. Are you behind me? Sorry, guys. No! He's right behind me. He's on my... Open the door! Francis Harmon knew he couldn't erase the past. Now the old myths about resurrecting the dead became his obsession. My head is imploding in on itself. Stop yelling at me. Why is the monster so good at chasing me in this? He was like right on my tail. I could have died there. Legitimately. And I took some damage because of this stupid goop. Won't budge, huh? Taste this. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh gee, what was I, Right, yeah, I really like what they're doing because the wife dying was just kind of like a nothing burger in the original Followed by Death, the main character. I mean, granted, he never had any time to mourn over his wife, but it's weird how he didn't mention it, like, at a single point during the 2 chapters. But in this one, it's become a, like, main point of, focus. It's not gonna end well, though. I mean, it probably didn't end well for Francis, it won't end well for me. The hammer broke and can't be used after all. It was just a stone hammer after all. Okay, I guess stone hammers suck. That's what I learned today. Laudanum, I'll need that. The drawers don't move when pulled. They're actually fake. What? Why? Why are they fake? What? I don't get it. Is that a reference? Oh. Nothing under the painting. Okay. Somehow I was sure I'd find something behind this painting. That's actually really funny. Because in the old version, there was a lever behind there which would open the bookshelf. Oh! That's why it's fake. Okay. I see you, game. I see you, custom story creators. Numeric values arranged in some order. 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2. I'll keep that in mind. 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2. 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2. 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2. 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2. 1, 3, 4, 5. Sanity, sanity. New orders for the remaining servants. From now on, it is forbidden to traverse through the secret passageway to Castle Prude. The last patrol sent to the tunnels went missing and we fear the worst has happened. Your orders are to not let anyone or anything get through. I'm leaving a handful of my own men to guard the castle. The rest of us will try to reach Castle Prude through the surface, even though it might be equally as dangerous this time. It might be equally as dangerous at this time. We'll make contact with Lord Harmon as soon as we can. David Emsworth. Okay. Alright, interesting, interesting. Isn't that the passageway I'm about to go down? 13522. Ah, no, 134522. I was close, I was close. 134522. 134522. A 1 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 2 and another 2. It's pretty unlikely that I'll forget that now. There's no power, okay. At least that's consistent. Power is needed to operate the lever. You don't say. I'd like to see the circuitry that's allowing that to be a thing. So where do I go now? I don't remember. I'm kind of on edge right now because I don't know what to expect. I'm very nervous. There's been frequent monster encounters and I am not ready for another one after what I just went through. My whole body just went weak on, like, the inside. I'm not even kidding. I dropped like a sack of potatoes on the inside. There wasn't even anything there. Stop messing with me, game. Still, the fact that a monster noise came from there tells me that we need to head to the upper lounge. 134522. If we need to head to the upper lounge, though, I mean, where was it? Did we see, like, a secret lever pulley system? I don't remember if we did. Alright, that kind of freaked me out a little bit. That wasn't what I expected at all. I'm kind of being driven slowly insane by this. Where am I supposed to go? What am I meant to do? I need direction, game. And I can't go there either. There's no power. I need to get power somewhere. Do I have a key? I don't have a key. I mean, I guess that's direction. I appreciate it. You gave direction in the best way you knew how, hard game. By scaring the pants off of me. The machinery won't operate unless the levers are set right. 134522. 1. Oh wait, hold on. 134522. 1, 3. Alright, so these two are down. 2, 2, 1. 3. 4. Oh wait, no. These need to be switched over. 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2. What? I thought that was right. 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2. That's right, right? Well, I guess the game's not telling me whether it's right or not, so I'll just go pull the lever. I'm guessing that's because using tinderbox on lights gives us sanity back, so they're not being quite so generous with the puzzle solving this time around. Okay, never mind. Apparently I just got it wrong. I mean, what? 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2. That was it. 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2. Huh. Maybe it's the arrangement that I need to do it in, like down, up, down, down, up, down. Down, up, down, down, up, down. Down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay. 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2. Oh, because they're both 2. Right. I mean, that's a little weird, but I got it right. I just needed to arrange it in the right order as well. Okay, fair enough. Oh, he's closing the door for me. How nice. You creepy son of a gun. The old way. David Emsworth mercenaries answered to the call to defend the interiors of the old Harmon castle once again. They hadn't forgotten the debt they still owed to the Harmon family. Interesting. Traverse through the old passageway. I was going to do that without you telling me. How much oil do I have? I have plenty. I don't have to worry about that. Ooh, more tinderbox. I love this, like, golden glow that the lantern has. I always have done. This game looks great for its time. It really does. Cheers, ominous wind. I really, you know, getting the door for me. What a nice fellow. Stand-up guy. Hey man, you know I don't like those old rumbly rumblies. Don't give me them rumbly roos. The rumbly rumble rows. Don't give me those. I'll rumbly rumble back. Rumbly rumbly. A nice gust of wind. An open book. Do I have anything to break it with? Yes, I do. The mop/sweep that I can't tell what the difference is. I'm joking, I can. That one's obviously a sweep. I really do hope I get some oil soon, because I'm going to be using the ever-loving screwball out of this lantern.
We've spent days scavenging the old parts of these hallways. However, there's been no sign of the dark presence that had been reported to exist here decades ago. Some things don't add up. For example, where are all the bodies remaining from the civil wars? The voices have gone quiet while I've been here, and now I'm really starting to doubt myself. Maybe I've been just imagining these things. We've turned our attention to our neighboring castle now. Henry suspects that the owners of Castle Proud, the recipients at the other end of these tunnels, may have already been here without our knowledge. Maybe they found something in here before our arrival. I hope that the Baron of Castle Proud can give us some answers.
Well, buddy, I have seen nothing but the path forward leads to the Castle Proud. That's where I might find Francis Harmon. Okay, very interesting. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, buddy, I have seen nothing but that very dark presence since I got here. Got some free symbols there in this book, by the way. I never knew the Amnesia book had that on the inside. Francis Harmon doesn't seem to be quite much of a weenie head as he was in the original, which makes sense, because his intentions are now more noble than they were. Well, maybe not noble, but like they were more well-meaning than they were in the original one. In this one, he wants to save Ophelia, but in the original, well, not save, she's already gone, but, you know, bring back Ophelia. While in the original, he just wanted to prolong his life indefinitely. So his change in character makes a lot of sense. And even the way he talks and whatnot is a lot more... You know, he's a lot more approachable, I guess, for lack of a better word. It's interesting how much, different Harmon's experience in this place was to my experience in this place, which has been nothing but negative so far. I mean, I suppose his was negative too, because it was not really a good kind of quiet. It was the kind of quiet where you're being hunted by a predator, so everything goes completely silent. This is where the shadow originated from. The dark energy accumulated from the Great Wartime Massacre came into being. The first speck of the... Well, okay, I need to reread all of that because my brain just died. This is where the shadow originated from. The dark energy accumulated from the Great Wartime Massacre came into being the first speck of the dark hyphae. It kept expanding over the decades. So the shadow's a thing in this, which is interesting. But it might be a different entity named the same thing. Alright, what? Excuse me? What I say about blacking out when I'm in the middle of something. Also, it's Castle Proud, not Castle Proud, as I've been saying it this entire time. Oh, my old friend. I don't want him to be so close over here, so I'm going to lead him in this general direction. That's called strategy. There used to be some oil over there, but there isn't anymore. Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh. Don't even play with me, man. Don't even play. I have years of experience of dodging you, Koenig. If that even is your real name. Oh, barrels. Frickin' barrels, dude. Got a door to open over there. Actually, no, we don't. It's boarded off. But there's an opening over there that we can go to, and I have every intention of exploring it in full. Please, please, give me something to stand on. Oh my gosh. There's some laudanum over there, so it's a good thing I did come in here. And if I keep playing quite this riskily, I'm gonna need it very soon. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, I'm not getting up there like that. Oh, sheesh. We're gonna need that over to be brung over here. Oh, I just barely missed it, but it's okay. Okay. I was not prepared for that. Oh my goodness. Oh! Oh, come on. Just float a little closer to me. It's a song I wrote, by the way. That's a song I wrote. Float a little closer to me. A hit single in 1997. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Come on, come on. What if I lead him in this direction? Ha 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 ha! Oh, never mind. That didn't work quite as well as I expected. This is more difficult than anticipated. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Looks as if I'm just going to have to risk it at this rate. I don't know. If I can get over there fast enough, then... It's not like I need that much extra height, you know? I just need enough extra... Oh, this is it! This is it. This is exactly what I need. That is us sorted. Woo! Very much sorted. That is exactly what I needed. That was great news. Don't worry, Herman. I'm coming towards you. Yeesh. Those things don't know when to chill out. Ooh, oil. That's exactly what I needed. Keep giving me more oil. I would love more oil. Every single day. Just keep continuously... Normally those creatures are so good at breaking down doors, but you know, when it comes to things like that, when it's barricaded up, they just can't do anything to it. I guess it just adds that much extra sturdiness that they need. Alright. I mean, I took some damage, but more or less it seems okay over here. No Kernick that I can see. Lots of darkness though. And a door that will not budge. Lots of red goop, and I'm being chased. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There's nothing in there, is there? There is not. Okay. Oh wait, hang on a second. I have to lower that ladder somehow. Buddy, you can reach that. Oh, you can't, you can't. Never mind. I stand corrected. Maybe in here? Yes, there it is. There's the ladder. I mean, there's the lever for the lever. I mean, for the ladder. The lever for the ladder. Oh my goodness, that was some good air that I just got there. This music. You hear a ladder falling down at the other side of the wall. I actually did hear a ladder falling down on the other side of the wall. Oh, punk! Oh, I'm getting out of here. Freak. Freak. Freakishly freaky freak. Oh, freakalicious freakiness. That was a shock and a half. Long ladder climb, isn't it? There was still unfinished business between the Baron and Francis. In the end, however, he sent Francis and his companions, away. Castle Proud. Looks like we're finally here at Castle Proud. How did Francis deal with all of that? Maybe he didn't have to deal with all of that. He did say there was a unusual lack of anything happening. This area design is amazing. As I said at the beginning of this video, this game had a long time in the oven. Like years of development, but you know, what they've come out with is great. I love it. You guys should definitely check this custom story out for yourself. It's probably the best one I've played on the channel so far. As usual, I'll leave a link in the description. I always try to leave a link so that people who make these games and whatnot can get properly credited.
The Baron and his men welcomed us with open arms into Castle Proud. I was only a mere child when I last visited this place. Its hallways still look as impressive as I had remembered after all these years. I had a private conversation with the Baron later in the evening. It turned out that the dark presence occupying the underground tunnels had been successfully contained and relocated someplace safe. The Baron called it the Shadow. He couldn't tell me more unless I swore to help him. I was intrigued.
Wow, interesting. Looks like the Shadow had gotten loose from its captors and now it's after me. I was just going to say that. Try to find more information about the Shadow, will do. I'm nearly running out of time for this part, but I want to play for a couple more minutes, so that is exactly what we will do. Nope, can't come off the wall, but I always gotta check. It was weirdly majestic how that paper was falling there. Do I have any oil? I don't. In fact, I have the opposite. I have the opposite of oil. I'm running out of oil quite quickly. Who's making all of those noises, eh? I won't tolerate moans and groans when I'm already spooked out of my mind. And soon this lantern is just about to be for sure if I don't get a frickin' oil container. Just barging in, everybody. Oh, don't trip me up there, pal. Oh, my sanity. Hold on a second. Bring that back to me. Bring it back. Little hole in the sky there. Oh, okay. You've just fully knocked me out. Thank you very much for that. You a-hole. Can't keep getting away with this. Draining my sanity like a car battery. On vacation. It took me a while to finish that joke, I don't know why. Because I was having trouble thinking of what to say after that, that's why. Because I suck, that's why. Because I'm not a comedian, that's why. Because I'm a failure as a commentator, that's why. And it's time to end this video. thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you all in the next part. This has been a great custom story so far, and I thank you all so much for watching. I already did that. Bye!